September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month.
So all day we're sharing stories and resources as a part of our suicide awareness campaign called Have Hope. Now this is a growing issue in Indiana with suicide rates increasing every year, and it is especially prevalent with young adults.
Now there are a number of different studies on depression and suicide in our young people, but mostly all of them agree on one thing. Both have been dramatically rising since the year 2000.
And a local teenager decided to be part of the solution by sharing his story with his peers and encouraging them to share with each other.
Ranveer Sandhu is a typical college freshman, just 6 months removed from Hamilton Southeastern High School. To look at him, you would never suspect that he's battled serious depression for most of his life, a struggle that may have been passed down from his mother.
So when I was 5 years old, my mother attempted suicide. And
he was the one who found her.
I walked into the bedroom and I saw a bottle of sleeping pills on her nightstand. And me being 5 years old, I didn't really know what that meant.
His uncle got help and his mother survived. But guilt consumed Ranveer until he attempted to take his own life when he was a high school freshman.
I got the knife, and as I got ready to bring it up to my chest, my brother comes downstairs. He's 4 years old, he doesn't really know what's going on, and he doesn't really remember that night, but all he said to me was, "Can I have some water?"
He turned his second chance into hope for dozens of his depressed and possibly suicidal peers by starting a club called Stigma Free HSE, which eventually grew to 90 members.
The club had three main goals: to give young people a voice for their issues, education, and awareness. It's something that Ravneer often sums up in a simple phrase: it's okay not to be okay.
It's a thought he repeated dozens of times as an intern for RemedyLive.com, a website that helps people deal with their depression and suicidal thoughts.
What I'm trying to communicate through that line is you're not always going to be happy. You're not always going to be sad.
He's now a psychology major at UIndy, and Ranveer hopes to use his training and experience to help others learn to stay on that healthier middle ground.
Now, Ranveer is also part of HaveHope.com. In fact, that's where he says his journey to healing really began, and he shares more of his personal journey there. HaveHope.com is available 24 hours a day for people who are struggling with depression or thoughts of suicide. And to get contact information, you can check out our stories at WTHR.com. And there are also resources specifically for men to help deal with depression. For a look, go to headsupguys.org.
We know that suicide can be a very difficult subject to talk about, so help is also available. If you use your smartphone, you can text HELP NOW as all one word to 20121. Again, all of these resources are available for you at havehope.com for you or maybe someone else who is in despair.